Good morning, everybody. I'm meteorologist Chad Sandwell. Time for another Ask the Meteorologist segment. And our question today is a good one. It comes from Pat Carey. She wants to know what the difference is between El Nino and La Niña with respect to hurricane season here in the Atlantic Basin. So let's go ahead and take a look and see how things will play out. Of course, we are transitioning out of a La Niña phase and eventually what will become a El Nino phase later this summer or early fall, which is right in the middle of hurricane season. With El Nino, you have warm ocean waters in the Pacific, which creates weaker trade winds. That typically brings more rain in a wet southern half of the U.S., but global temperatures, at least in the western side, will certainly rise. It's completely the opposite. And with La Niña, you have the stronger trade winds, you have drier weather conditions, wet northerly U.S. conditions, and of course, we've got global temperatures that will be cooling. Now, what does that mean for hurricane season here in southeast Texas? Well, with the La Niña, or an El Nino rather, you have a less active hurricane season because of increased wind shear, so you get weaker Atlantic hurricanes. La Niña, which is what we just came out of, typically have stronger Atlantic hurricanes because you have less wind shear. Now, last season we had kind of a weak season overall, and even in an El Nino year like 1992 with Andrew and in 1983 with Alicia, those were some of the stronger hurricanes in the Atlantic Basin. So not everything is set in stone, but typically an El Nino season means a less active hurricane season for us here in southeast Texas. Of course, if you have any questions you want us to answer, just comment on our Facebook page, Ask the Meteorologist segment. They'll run every Tuesday. Have a great day, everyone.